Kevin, exit the FA Trophy this evening, a 2-0 defeat at Solihull Moors. What's your overall impression after that performance this evening?
It was good to get out on the grass again after probably 2 weeks. Nice to have a game. Obviously you wouldn't be pleased about the result. I thought we'd done okay for 70 minutes. Against obviously a full-time side and a very good and efficient side. But I think lapse of concentration then, which is is evidence that's gifted them a 1v1, and the lads taking it well. They've done well, and I think it's kind of evidence that again we blow up on around the 70-75 minute mark and run out of steam and end up making some poor decisions off the back of it and not managing the game in the way that you need to in those crucial moments. But look, I think we have made inroads to levels of intensity and fitness, and need to continue to do so.
Sure. I thought the first half, I would imagine you've been reasonably pleased with the first half.
Yeah, that Solihull are going to make the game big and open and expansive. They pass the ball and they make the ball do the work and do it very well. They've got good trust in one another and make good decisions. And give themselves a chance. Equally, I thought there's some good moments where we worked hard against the ball and turned it over, and probably could have been a little bit more, incisive ourselves at certain times. And if we can recognise that and make better use of those moments, again, it will give us a better chance of being successful in games.
Sure. You say it's the first game back after I think a 15-day absence now, and now you go into a slightly reduced Christmas period. I think there's sometimes normally a game between Boxing Day and New Year, and you've just got that home and away with Chester. But I guess the objective is you're looking for maximum points, aren't you?
Absolutely, yeah. We're running out of games. We need to start putting points on the board, and certainly staying on the shirt tails of those above us, and recognising how important that is. And like I say, that message should be loud and clear to all the players. It certainly is to me. You need to start crystallising some of the moments and situations we get in with goals that give you a chance to go on and win games, and that's what we need to do now. We haven't done it enough. 2 wins all season is not acceptable, and we need to do better. And as I say, there is effort going in there, and the lads do get into training, they do work hard. It's important they work hard away from when we're together, and live in the right way, and make sure that the fitness levels are right up there with what's required. And like I say, I think we need to improve that, and it is it has improved, but it's not improving quick enough.
Sure. And I suppose just looking back on the last 3 games really, with Banbury and Bradford, and then here this evening, I guess the difference in the Banbury one is you actually got your noses in front in that game, and that you weren't able to do that Bradford here tonight. If you had have done, it potentially changes things.
Yeah, of course it does. And as I say, obviously the lack of winning games, you lose. Certain players kind of lose that understanding of how to manage and win games, and that's kind of where we find ourselves. And we need to make that a consistent feature, that we are winning games. How we manage games and how we get over the line is really, really important. We've been in good positions in games prior to that, and not seen it through for whatever reason. And again, when you don't put goals on the board, and lapses of concentration at real crucial moments, and that's happened too many times this season, and it's really, really important that we eradicate that.
Sure. Just a quick word just to finish with as well. I think since we last spoke, you've brought Luke Rowe on board. Obviously he wasn't eligible tonight, having played for Hensford in the earlier round, but just what are your thoughts on what he can bring to the group?
Yeah, he's done well for Hensford. He's played at the level below, and we look at him, and certainly initial signs in training. He's got good organisational qualities. He's a good leader. He's a fit boy. He can pass the ball well. We need more character in that change room. That's what we need, and people that will shout loud and stick their head above the parapet, and that's what we need. 1 or 2 more characters. Hopefully, we'll bring some of that to the group. Hopefully, be able to showcase what he's all about. Would like to think he's a player on an upward curve. As I say, played mainly at the level below. and been pretty consistent. Appreciate he's come from a side that's equally struggling, but yeah, hopefully Luke can come in and enjoy his football with us and progress his career.
Sure. And I guess anybody coming into the situation, you've got to. You want people coming into this situation, if you can find them, who aren't afraid of the prospect, don't you?
Yeah, exactly that. You know, people that, like I say, that are progressing within their careers and you know, do have a belief about what they are and what they can bring to the team and the group and the club. And yeah, you know, if we can identify more of those players, and you know, there are some more out there that perhaps we can't get hold of right here, right now. But yeah, you know. We'll certainly keep an eye on it of players that, as I say, that are progressing and at the right sort of age, and still have that desire to keep moving themselves forward in their career. And yeah, you know, if we can bring a few more of those to the group, like I say, we can help to grow it and be more successful on the field.
Okay, Kevin, really appreciate your time, and enjoy your Christmas Day, and we'll see you on Boxing Day.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.